Hello friends. Happy Tuesday. Happy day. Oh, happy day. Thank you so much for joining me. I am glad you're here. I'm going to show you something cool. Oh, it's not what I meant to do. I got to see some comments here. I accidentally turned them off. Yay, there's Gail. Hi, Gail. Hi, Carol. And Barbie. Pam over there on YouTube. Thanks for joining. Let's see. There we go. We have, who else? Oh, we have Janine and Anita. Jane, hello. Jennifer, Melinda, Bernadette, Lisa, Connie, Sherry Prince, Jennifer, and Logan. Hi, Logan. And Pamela. Yay, Lindy, Christy. Oh my goodness. So many people. Carol is here and Kayla. Hello. So, hi, Shelly. Carrie Fry, hello. Yay. Oh, awesome. Congratulations, Carrie. And Jennifer Markham is here. And hello from Texas. So look what I did. Yesterday's live, so I just want to show you. Oh, there's one more down here. If you weren't here and you didn't see the adorable ornaments that I made that also are available in our bundle box this week, you're going to have to type box in the comments. You can get all the goodies, all the specifics on the ornaments, okay? It includes all of the ribbon, all of the hoops, all of the chalk chips, the chalk paste, everything you need to create some ornaments. So I went ahead and put that on my tree so you can see what they look like. Super cool. Today, though, today's project, we're going back, not Christmas, into the present. We're going to do a cool Halloween transfer. Now, this has been super popular and it's been sold out for a long time, but I have really good news. It's coming back tomorrow. It will be available tomorrow after 3 p.m. Mountain Time. It will be restocked. It is our Happy Halloween pumpkin. Wait till you see how I use it. Totally not traditional. So, you'll definitely need to stick with me for this evening's live. I'm trying to get my space situated for you before I turn on my camera down there. Oh, hello, Carol. Hello, Jane. Hi, Katie. Hi, Kathy. Thank you. Hi, Jennifer. Mwah. I love blowing kisses. And Gail Sylvia is here and Carol. Yay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do today. Let me show you. I have a piece of just pine wood, all right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of our beautiful Dune. I'm so crazy. Dune chalk paste. And I'm going to mix it up. Make it, it's all nice and creamy goodness. Okay. And I'm going to put it into a color tray. And we're going to make it into a Dune wash. And I don't have a lot of water left in this. So I'm just going to kind of like open it up and pour it in till it pretty much covers the bottom, like 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch. I guess I'll just use this. And I'm going to turn this water not into wine. Goodness knows, I would love to do that, but I'm not. I'm going to turn it into a watered down wash for what I'm doing here. Okay. And I'm going to move it off of my board so that I can just be a little bit more aggressive with my stirring, right? I want to dissolve the chalk paste into this water chalk solution, okay? And I may need to add more water. This is not, this isn't distilled water, which is why it's in, why it's in this other thing. I use distilled water only in our amazing fine mist sprayers. Those are the sweet little things. And this has quite a bit of water. I'm just using the same like principle that I use when I mix water with paint. I'll do like a gray wash or a white wash on wood. And I mix lots of water with that paste in order to create what I'm going to do here. Now, glove me. I want some gloves for this. So I got my new got my new nails. They were supposed to be a little more pink, but they turned out kind of like a coral, which is not what I wanted. So what did I do? I took some fun color street overlays and put a little sparkle on some of them. Anyway, they're brand new. Gotta protect them. Oh, yay, Janie. Hi, Linda Kozar. Hi, Wanda. Hello, Julie Speaker and Rosemary. How are you guys tonight? So, Jennifer, just like a true champ that I am, I saved the day with the math homework. Also, P.S., taught my kid a thing or two about, see, his issue is, not necessarily, he must not be following completely. So the kid is smart. And so in elementary school, he could pay attention, sit there all day, absorb everything, learn it all, regurgitate it all, and literally not struggle in any aspect of school. But now he's in an advanced class and he actually has to pay attention and read directions. But I taught him a few things that he was missing because all of their work is like online. Their assignments are online. Their math book is online. So I taught him how to go look at what they did for the lesson during the day, which will remind him. And then anyway. And then also I promptly grounded him today. No friends today, which doesn't matter because he literally just got home at like 7 o'clock and he didn't have time to play with friends anyway. So what a lucky kid that he got grounded on a day where he didn't even have access to friends. But anyway, I'm the mean mom. I know. I can't help it. Just trying to teach my kid some life lessons, you know? Melinda, great question. I do, with any of our chalk paste, unless it's like really, really like a thin version of chalk paste, I will often do a little spray mist of distilled water on the top layer before I close it so that it kind of absorbs in and doesn't dry out. But not if it's really nice consistency, I won't do that. I only generally do that when it's not. So what I'm trying to do here is give this a nice like off-white wash. And sometimes you have to do a couple layers, right? I'm going to do just the top of it for now. but I may go back. I probably will do the sides. I don't know. Depends on what how this turns out. And if I want to make it darker, I certainly can by going over it with a little bit more. So what I'll do is I'll grab my little dryer here, if I can grab it in the right way. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Linda from Oregon. And Holly, thank you so much. Hi, Annette. Hello, hello. Hi, Victoria Carpenter. And Lee, hello from the Gulf of Mexico, Florida. Awesome, awesome. So I'm just going to kind of dry this out a little bit and go over it with a little bit more so that we can start to see that white color. And Libby Howard, hello. And Dawn Harper, howdy. Carrie, so during the first couple months of the stay-at-home orders in March and April, and they closed all of the nail shops, I had acrylic nails. And so they died a slow death. And I don't have acrylic anymore because goodness knows I tried to do my own and it didn't work very well. So I succumbed to the Color Street, just like everybody else and their neighbor. I needed to use those because number one, nail polish does not stay on my fingers. And number two, who has time to sit there and let it dry? So I did. I have multiple good friends who sell it here in my area. And so I was like, hook me up. And I bought like 100 packs, not really, but I'm exaggerating, but not really. I bought a ton and I used Color Street the entire pandemic until my nail salon reopened. And then I started going back, just getting shellac gel color on my nails. And so that's what I do currently, but I still have leftovers of what I was using before. And God forbid they ever close down my nail salon again, I will be prepared. But I got better and better at using them, and they really are easy to use and put on. But I will tell you, they stay more pristine if you do a nice clear top coat over it. I think that's the trick for sure. It really does. It works well. Well, hello, Ludi from Texas. Jennifer, I know. I joke because I really am not a mean mom, but sometimes I have to be that, I'm sorry. We're going to have to learn a lesson from this. And I feel bad because he's like the best kid ever. He's such a good kid. But he's got to learn, middle school's tough. He's got to learn a little bit. All my kids are good. They're all a little challenging in their own way. But let me tell you, he's a keeper for sure. They all are. Every single one. In fact, my little guy, his birthday is tomorrow. And his birthday comes but once a year. And I tell you what, there is no purer joy than Easton on his birthday. It makes me cry every year to just watch him be so happy. It's crazy. It just is. None of my other kids ever made me feel the way Easton does. So, very excited. Okay, so we've got this cool effect going on. I'm still drying it. I'm gonna do a little bit on this side here. You can kind of see the color difference now. it's a little more evident when you're not staring at it straight on, right? You're like, oh, did she even change it? I did. I changed it a little bit. I wanted just this soft off-white color, but still seeing all of the grain. I love to see the grain of the wood. Through the color. I love that. All right, so we'll let that go. Hi, Charlie Bear. How's it going? We are just prepping this piece of wood with some Dune chalk paste. Now, if you're from Michigan or anywhere around Michigan, you know we have a lot of really cool sand dunes. And that reminds me, you know, it reminds me of the sand dunes of this color is called Dune. And there was a really weird movie named Dune. Like maybe it was out in the 80s or 70s. I don't even know. It was really weird though. Things came out of the sand, I think. Hi, Diane. Hello, Christine. Hi, Amy Cresswell. You get the powder dip on your nail. I have yet to try that. Hello, Beth and Michelle and Ellen and Pam. Thank you so very much. While you guys are joining, I'm just gonna reiterate what I did. I took some of our Dune chalk paste and I made a little wash with it, mixing it with water here. And I'm not even gonna do the back. I did the front side and I'm doing these sides because they will show with just a couple layers of my wash and this wonderful paintbrush that is like a total kid brush. I think all my other ones are over at my sink. I just need to clean my area more often. So I get that on and then I kind of dry it a little bit. Hi, Julie. Your son lives in Michigan. Oh, Royal Oak. And you used to live in Dearborn. So I used to live over there on that side of the state. I used to go to Royal Oak every so often because it's a super cool happening place. And, but 15 years ago, I moved out over here to the west side. And, you know, west side. How do you do that? West side. Now I live on the west side, which is way more better. It's just way prettier. Lots more lakes, including the big Lake Michigan, and less crazy traffic. When you live in, so I lived in the Detroit area, or around there for about 10 years, 12 years, for about 12 years. And it's kind of hectic, crazy. It's just it's bad traffic, you know? And when you move over to the west side, our realtor warned me. He said, you know, once you move over here, you'll never go back. And I was like, I don't think so. You don't have Tim Hortons over here. You don't have Costco. I don't think I can stay here very long. And I have not moved back. I've lived longer out here than I did over there. So it's kind of crazy. Diane, you worked in Kalamazoo for a short time. Yep. I live just a little bit south of Kalamazoo. I'm in a little small town, so like I still feel like, you know, small town, but then we live like a minute away from the like malls and shopping and everything. So I have small town feel, but I have the benefits of kind of the city, right? Kind of. All right, so this is looking good. This is all chalk paste, which will wash up really quickly. I have a few little drips that I want to wipe through. All right, I think I'm not going to need that anymore. As soon as this is dry, I'll get it good. So it has this nice like a muted look to it now. I don't know if it's obvious on camera or not as it is here, but anyway. All right, if you guys are joining me new and you have not heard me talk about this yet, you can type add me into the comments, and what I'll do is I'll send, ooh, that's still a little wet. I'll send you an invite to my free group, which inside there I have more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. Plus we do special promos and live sales and all kinds of cool stuff. Sometimes unique bundles that you can't get anywhere else. So just type add me in the comments and I will get you in there. All right, now I'm gonna take off my gloves and now I'm going to wax this, all right? Anytime you put water on wood, you lift up that grain, okay? So you, either you can sand it down or, you know, and wax it, or you can just go ahead and wax it with our awesome surface wax. If you do not have any of this and you need some, you can reach out through Messenger and send me a message because I do have this in stock. Buff it on in circles, but then when I wipe it, I kind of like go with the grain. It's just my way. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. And then I feel it. It feels good. You don't want it to be like sticky in any way. You want it to feel smooth. There we go. All right, so then we're gonna, this has no odor. Oh, I tell you, it's been years before, you know, I've had odor wax for years. There's no odor and there's no color, which is awesome. All right, so this is ready to go. What I'm gonna do now is there, you guys can see that. Pull out my transfer. Hi, Priscilla. Sandpoint, Idaho, Beth. And I visited Idaho for the first time ever in August. We went on family vacation there to Coeur d'Alene. I'm just going to mark the back of this transfer backer so that when I pull it off after I wash it, I can reuse it. Oh yes, he works for Ford. Okay, that's a nice job to have. Oh, and you lived in Birmingham. So I taught in right next to Birmingham in a tiny little village called Franklin. That was my first teaching job ever in my life. Other than my dolls and stuffed animals as a child. I forgot to wax this. I mean, I forgot to fuzz it. Oh, it looks like it'll be fine. All right, so it wasn't too sticky and it peeled right up, so I'm gonna leave it there. Now, I'm gonna teach you the chalk and peel method today. People often ask me, why are you chalking and then peeling up your transfer so much? And I'm gonna teach you about it today. I'm gonna pull some beautiful, beautiful colors. Let's see. I gotta look. Okay. Now I'm gonna pull a little of that. I'm going to tell you all the colors as soon as I get them all so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, we'll do a little bit of this. And, okay. Here are my colors. Can you see down there? I'm going to add one more. All right. Beautiful fall colors. I am going to do this in less of Halloween, more of fall. And I'm not going to do the entire thing. You're going to see what I'm doing. This is orange peel. This is shimmer olive. This is bark. Rosewood. Shimmer harvest is this yellow one in the middle. This one is camel. And this is shimmer copper. If you don't have those beautiful shimmers, number one, you can reach out to me because I have them in stock. But number two, all of our chalk pastes are coming back in stock tomorrow on my website, 3 p.m. Mountain Time. Be there or be square. All of them. All of them, people. Every single last one. Even, wait for it, the shimmer shadow. I might have to buy a zillion of those. Indiana, small town. Small town life is the best. It really is. Yes, Carol, I did take the yellow tint off of that. Yep, you noticed. Kirsten, is it Kirsten or Kirsten? If you want chalk ink and heat set, is a cup plate food safe? Our ink is not food safe. It's not certified food safe because that costs a whole lot of money. So if you do put ink on the outside of a cup, it's fine because you're not drinking food out of that, right? It's on the outside. But if you put it on a plate, it's meant mostly to be decorative. So hope that helps you with that question. I'm going to get rid of this since I don't need it anymore. Clean that out. Okay. And I'm just going to open up my colors. I'm going to have to stir these up, you know. Okay, grab some stir sticks. Okay, this is a nice, good job. This one needs to get stirred up. I've used it, but it's been a little while. So let me give it a few stirs. There we go. And let's stir up this one. I'm going to add a little water to my camel. I'll add a little water to that one and stir it up a minute. There we go. Get it a little bit more smooth. And then I will stir up my orange peel. So these colors, one more time. We have orange peel right here that I'm stirring. We have shimmer olive, bark, rosewood, shimmer harvest, camel, and copper, shimmer copper. All right, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one little corner at a time. And I'm going to try something interesting. All right. So what I'd like to do is take little bits of my chalk paste and kind of put them in areas. Okay, we got a little bit of the red. Now we're gonna get a little bit of the camel. And then we'll do a little bit of our shimmer olive. It's kind of like a hot mess where I'm just going to dip little bits around here. I need some more stir sticks, and I'm using my stir sticks to place this all. Okay. Get a little bit there, and we'll put a little bit of our copper in there. But what I'm gonna do, there we go. Okay, now I'm gonna take my squeegee with some, so I put all the color, and now I've got a little bit of bark on here, and I'm just gonna kind of go in the area of, there we go. So whatever didn't have that color on it is going to have the bark, so it's kind of like a hot mess. And then at the same time, I'm going to clean up the edges so that it doesn't get in the way of the rest of my chalking. All right, now I'm going to peel that. Oh, I have a little spot where I went off the edge. Oopsie doops. So I'm going to get a little bit of a wet Q-tip. Sorry, it's called a Q-tip, Sarah, in case you forgot. I'm going to peel this up. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm so excited. Okay. I don't know if you can see how pretty that is, but it's super pretty. So I peel it up, which separates the silk screen from the chalk and the surface. So now if I lay this back down, it's fine, and I can spread, I can press down the pumpkin part and this part, and everything is fine. And this is not going to dry on the screen. It's going to dry on the surface where I want it. If I didn't peel it up and I was taking like forever to do this, it would definitely dry on the silk screen, and then it would look ugly. Is there a set of chalk paste for sale? Diane, we don't have sets like this. You just pick and choose each color. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Jean. Okay. Liz, yay, you're here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. If you worked in Franklin, you had to have gone by, not only have I been to Franklin, or have gone by Franklin Cider Mill, I've been there. I worked at the school that is up the hill from Franklin Cider Mill. It was on a giant hill, an old brick school building. Thank you, thank you. Okay. gotta look. See, I gotta look at comments. Beth, I did wax. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Melinda. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, guys. All right, so now, oh, hi, Tracy. So now I'm going to do it on each of these corners. All right, so I'm going to kind of do the same thing. I'm just going to go do a little bit, like 3 or 4 places with each color. Okay, and then I try to spread it out. I like to do the tips with the red. There we go. And we'll do a little bit. This is our, okay. There we go. Now, same thing. I'm just going to dip in a little bit of the bark. And I'm just going to spread it across. Spread it across. Just making sure that I've got the color, and then whatever didn't have color, the bark hit that. Okay, one of these times, I have 4 tries, I won't go off the edge, but that one I did a little bit. Oh, look how pretty, pretty, pretty. There we go. A little dry and let it go. And then press this pumpkin back down because we're going to need that nice and pressed down. And we're going to do the rest of the 4 corners. Oops, this isn't pressed down. There we go. Okay, we'll do some orange and some green. Red. Ooh, that was a big chunk. Way too much. Eek. We got a lot of red there. Some harvest. Camel. You could do this with less colors. You could do it with more colors. Totally up to you. There's going to be a lot of red in this one. A lot. Get some bark on here. And go to town. Gotta wipe this off. There we go. Okay. Wipe that off. Lift. And I don't think I went off the edge this time. So that's a plus. Thank you, Lana. Diane, I am no longer teaching in the classroom. Nope. Last year was actually my first year to not teach. I was able to quit my full-time teaching job and just do Chalk Couture full-time. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise, honestly, because who knew that COVID was gonna like send all of our kids home, and then I could be at home with them, and yeah. It's kind of a little blessing. A big blessing, actually. Not so little. we go. Honestly, the trick with this is you definitely only want a little bit, but it has to be enough that it will spread, you know, but not too much that it will take over the entire piece of artwork. Okay, I think that looks good. Let's grab some bark. And spread away. Get this right here. Okay, I think we are good with that. Just gonna make sure this is good, and then I will peel that back. Oh my goodness. Lovely. Now, I'm going to go back with my finger, press down all of this pumpkin. I want to make sure that it's totally stuck down. Okay, now, this is a tricky part because I don't want all of the stuff in the middle. I don't at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully use my multi-tool to outline this pumpkin with orange peel. All the way around. So some of the lines will be thick, some will be thinner, but it'll be an outline of the pumpkin. Just like so. Now, I also told you, well, maybe you don't know, but I'm done with my Halloween decor. So this is going to be a fall pumpkin. So I'm not going to do anything in the middle, just outlining the beautiful pumpkin that is right here. Then, carefully, I will peel away this. I'm going to wash this immediately in my water and let it dry. I'm going to put it in, wash it, let it dry. Just going to take me a second because some of the chalk, you know, is a little bit dry on there. So I'm just going to wipe it with my, I'm just wiping it in the water with my board eraser until all the chalk is off. Then I'm going to lay it out, sticky side up, sticky side on top to dry. And I just have a little thing over here that I lay it on. And it can air dry. And then all the sticky comes back to the backer of it. The backside, the backer, whatever you call it, the backside. You know. All right, so I'm almost done. Give it a few more swipes of the board eraser. And we should be good to go. Okay. There we go. All right, I'm back, and it's time for me to make a beautiful pumpkin. Now, you thought I was done, didn't ya? No. No, no, no. So, what I want to do, I'm not going to use my rosewood anymore. So I'm going to put that away. I'm just going to clean up my area so that I can get to work. I'm not going to use my olive. I'm not going to use my harvest. Let's put that away. But I am going to use this other stuff. And I'm going to you'll see what I'm gonna do. You'll see what I'm gonna do. Move my colors over here, and we do want a little bit of that as well. The copper. Well, I would say papaya, but I don't have my papaya because I think my sister has it. So I'm just spraying a little bit, not near as much as I did when I was doing the wash, okay? All I want to do is loosen this up to make it easier to paint with. And I'm going to take my fun, small, tiny paintbrush and go in and fill in my pumpkin. Okay? So the first thing that I'll probably do is take the little paintbrush with the dark and just kind of like go up and make like rough lines where you know that curve of the pumpkin is going to be. And rough because, ugh, I am so not a painter. I'm not an artist. Whatever you see here is by luck. If it looks good, by chance, honestly. Okay, so we got some lines there. Now, I have a few other brushes that might be a little bit nicer. I'm going to take a little bit of a thicker brush and I'm going to edge just on that one side with some of the camel, okay? So we're going to have like a little bit of depth, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making it more than one color because you know how pumpkins can be. If you are a professional painter, artist, anything, God bless you. I am not. Don't judge me, please. Like, seriously. All right, now what I'm going to do is go in with my orange peel and kind of just fill in, okay? And I probably will go over the other lines a bit. They'll continue to be brown, but I'm going to do my orange over it, right? I just kind of want to get my strokes to match the way my pumpkin is going. That's my... Oh, good, Pam. Yeah, I just added water to everything that I just put in the little color trays. Just so you know, that's all I did. There we go. So far, so good. I need to make a little more orange. And I probably will go over that top up here. With some of the bark so that it's more of like a dark handle, you know, stem. There we go. It's kind of cool when you're painting that your brush strokes can kind of mimic the shape of what you're doing, and it helps a little bit. It probably will still look like, you know, a first grader did it, but that's okay. That's okay. What's happening? I'm reading comments. Awesome, awesome. There is a conversation going on, but I don't know. Wow. Oh, Liz, thank you. Lana, you missed my little explanation earlier. Every single chalk paste color is going to be in stock tomorrow at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. Isn't that awesome? Including our lovely shimmers. Okay. One of my boys is coming down. I can hear his footsteps. It must be close to bedtime. Oh, I think it's Easton. Oh my gosh, Easton! You're gonna be 7 so soon.
I know.
Oh.
Hey, will I be 7 at night?
Give me hugs. Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna be able to pick you up. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pick you up when you turn 7. You're just too big. Give me a kiss. Mwah, I love you. Yeah, that's a kiss. I get to kiss him. All right, good night.
Love you.
Love you. I'll see you in the morning.
Get wrapping my present.
Oh, okay.
Because tomorrow I need some.
You need something? You need something to wake up with?
Yeah, wait, can I open that present that I've been waiting for a long time?
Oh no, that's from Grandma Gruber. You can't open that one till it's your birthday.
Okay. Wait, no. Can I open that one in the morning?
In the morning, you can ask Daddy if that's the one you can open.
Okay.
All right, so what I'm going to do now is go in with a little shimmer. This is our copper shimmer, and I just want to emphasize these little doohickeys a little bit more with a little bit of shimmer. There we go. Now the shimmer doesn't mix with water quite in the same way that the other does, but it does mix. I mean, it's still there and it's still shimmer. It's just not exactly the same. But I just want to add that last little element. Maybe pop a little bit up here. Maybe a little on the edge there and on the edge here. Boy, there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna clean this up. I'm done painting. So I'm just cleaning out my brushes. I'm just going to throw all of this right into my water bath that's over here. and let that clean, and I'll close these up. And now I want to explain. When this whole thing dries, if I wanted to go over that pumpkin with words such as grateful or thankful or give thanks or anything like that, to turn it more into a Thanksgiving versus a Halloween, totally can do that. I think that I'm gonna leave it without words. I do want to dry it, and I was thinking, I don't even know if I want at this point. I just gotta pick up a little water to try to clean something off. There we go. I don't even know if I'm going to embellish this. However, I do have one idea that I would like to do. I would like to darken the edges of my piece of wood. Oh, Beth, thank you. So I'm not an artist. That's my mom, my grandma, and my sister. I'm just here's what I need. I need the template, right? I need the transfer. I need that in order to create, because I don't have, like, I'm good with colors, but I'm not good with, like I would never be able to freehand this. You know what I'm saying? So I can improvise. And then I feel like I'm an artist, even if I'm not. Thank you, Bernadette. Thank you, Sherry. Oh, you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm still not done. I do want to edge it. Those of you who are paper crafters, you know what I'm talking about. And so I think what I'm gonna do, okay, it's dry. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a stipple stencil brush. I have this. It's a very coarse brush. And what I'm gonna do is grab my bark, okay? And I don't want, maybe I'll just use the lid. I'm gonna like pick up some bark on my brush and kind of wipe it off here. I don't want any clumps. And then I'm just like if I were gonna edge paper, I'm just going to just go along this edge, oh so gently, with the chalk paste. Okay. And what I love about using chalk paste instead of paint, every single aspect of this is washable with water, and it comes out so easily, even if it dried. Even if I forgot to wash this brush tonight, that chalk paste would come out in the water tomorrow. It wouldn't, you know, oh, I gotta have my edge. Ever so gently doing a little edge. Just really easy. Another thing you could do, you could take a little, dip it in a tiny bit of like wood stain if you wanted. I mean, you don't have to use chalk paste, but goodness, a little goes a long way. All right, so now let me flip this around and you tell me if you notice a difference. You definitely do up close. I'm gonna get a little bit more. A little bit. Getting the corners really helps that set out when you get a little bit more on the corner. Oh, the corners are my favorite to edge. It's also when I sand and distress things, my favorite to sand is the corners to make it really kind of like stand out. There we go. All right, now what do you think? Liz, you're too kind. Seriously. I want to tell you something. At 8:56, so I had a really extended day today. At 8:56, I went to go pick out what I was going to do today. I had no idea. I didn't even want to do this transfer because I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But I loved, when I looked at that transfer, I loved these corners. Like, that's so pretty. And so I was like, if I could only make the pumpkin not have the stuff in the middle. So then I was like, well, I totally could outline it. And as I was finishing this, it popped into my head, I'll just fill it in and paint it with the chalk paste. So I completely made this up, the spur of the moment. While I was live, all I had was literally this transfer and a piece of plain wood. That's all. That's all I had. And then I just started going, and it was I picked out pretty colors that inspired me for autumn, and I did it. So, moral of the story is, sometimes when you sit down with something and you don't know what you're going to do, you can create because you just start going. You don't have to know all the 10 steps in front of it. You just have to take the first step and then keep going, right? Well, now what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And you could turn out to have something really pretty like this that will go into a lovely fall display. And I can put it out right now, and I can keep it till after Thanksgiving. I've got 2 full months of decor with this. And it does look vintage. Yes, it totally looks vintage. So I have 2 Halloween displays, which after Halloween, I'll pop those out and I will leave only the neutral stuff there. So this is going to be one of those things. Oh, thank you guys. Pro at water painting.
I heard you say decor. Are you doing autumn decor?
I am doing autumn decor. There is an inside joke, if you don't know. You should go to my YouTube channel and search within Creative Sarah, Autumn Decor Series Part 2. And fast forward to the end and see what transpires. It's an inside joke. It was like the most embarrassing live ever, other than breaking a bottle of wine. Thank you guys. Yes, it would definitely be great for my Thanksgiving table. I started kind of thinking about my Thanksgiving table, actually. Oh, I don't know what I just did. That's not what I meant. I meant to do this. If you guys have not joined my free group, type add me into the comments so that I can give you an invite into my Chalk Nation VIP group for customers only, not for designers. If you are curious, you haven't checked out our Club Couture yet, there are a couple reasons why you want to do this. Type club in the comments. I'll give you the details. It is our subscription service, $19.99 a month. You get a project kit every month. This month is super cute. I just got it. And when I say this month, I mean, what is today? When I say this month, I mean October's because I just got October's. I already did September's. But also you get really great low shipping rates on any order that you place, but your subscription shipping is free and promotions every month. So totally the way to go if you are a customer. Club is where it's at. And then if you've ever been curious about becoming a designer like me, check out my opportunity group by typing team in the comments, TEAM, and I will give you an invite to that. But edging really adds to it. Sherry, yes. And it does totally look vintage, doesn't it? It does. I'm super happy about it. I'm going to take some photos and I'm going to have the rest of the night off. I thank you so much for hanging out with me because it was a blast. I hope you learned something, anything, even if it was just that, I don't know, even if it was something just about me. But thank you. Come again tomorrow. I will be here at 2 p.m. Eastern time. It's a day live. We'll be doing something just as awesome. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. So tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be here. You should be here. Thank you. And I'll see you back here again tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Woohoo. Bye, guys.